Hello everyone, I'm going to look at the new Hypogean hero Kalthin's skills. So this new hero is a Hypogean hero, also a strength-based hero. The class is a warrior, and the primary role is continuous damage. So let's start by looking at the skills. We have the ultimate skill, it is called No Escape. Kalthin extends 3 Doom Brushes, damaging up to 3 enemies, targeting the enemy heroes farthest from him and dealing damage equal to 320% of his attack rating, while imprinting the enemies with Martyr's engraving for 6 seconds. This effect reduces the target's buffer by 30 points. Kalthin then pulls the targets close to him and stuns them for 3 seconds. And level 2, for every Doom Brush extended, when No Escape is used, Kalthin gains 12 points of erosion and 20% damage reduction for 8 seconds. And level 3, the minimum number of Doom Brushes from No Escape is increased to 4. At the start of battle, Kalthin gains 500 energy as well. So hopefully this will do quite a bit of damage here, also getting rid of some of the target's buffer. Also doing some crowd control as well, which is pretty cool. This can also give Kalthin a 20% damage reduction. So overall it sounds pretty good. I hope this ultimate skill does quite a bit of damage. Looking at the second skill, we have Vicious Crush. This is a passive ability. Kalthin's normal attacks can knock enemies back. Each normal attack hit permanently steals 2 points of the enemy's attack speed. In this way, Kalthin can gain up to 30 points of attack speed, and enemies can lose up to 50 points of attack speed. And level 2, each attack steals 3 points of the enemy's attack speed. Level 3, Kalthin can gain up to 60 points of attack speed, and in level 4, there is no limit on the attack speed that enemies can lose. So allowing Kalthin to gain attack speed and also forcing the enemies to lose attack speed, which is very cool. And this level 4 ability sounds very powerful, just essentially no limit on the attack speed that enemies can lose. So that sounds very powerful. So I'm guessing that means that the enemies can lose all of their attack speed if the battle goes on long enough. And looking at the third skill, we have Frenzied Stains. Kalthin waves his Doom Brush, dealing 6 strikes of damage equal to 100% of his attack rating to enemies within range and knocking back nearby enemies. Each strike will also restore 5% of his lost health. The skill's speed is not affected by haste, but the number of strikes increases based on the amount of attack speed Kalthin has seized with Vicious Crush, up to a max of 9 strikes. And level 2, Kalthin gains 85% damage reduction for the duration of the skill. Level 3, every 4 strikes, the skill inflicts extra health loss equal to 200% of Kalthin's attack rating. And then we have the first engraving skill. Every 3 strikes, the skill inflicts extra health loss equal to 240% of Kalthin's attack rating. So it seems like this skill can do a lot of damage here, especially with the extra health loss with the level 3 ability and the engraving skill. Also can give him 5% of his lost health with each strike, and he can do a maximum of 9 strikes depending on the amount of attack speed Kalthin has seized with the Vicious Crush. Also something very important to note with the level 2, that is a lot of damage reduction there, 85%, that is incredible. Then we have the final skill, we have Agony Legacy, another passive ability. For every instance of health loss he causes, Kalthin permanently increases his attack rating by 3% and attack speed by 2 points, stacking up to 10 times. When a target enemy is far away, Kalthin leaps with his Doom Brush and rapidly approaches them. Upon landing, Kalthin deals damage equal to 250% of his attack rating to nearby enemies. And level 2, for every instance of health loss he causes, Kalthin permanently increases his attack rating by 5% and attack speed by 2 points. Level 3, Kalthin is immune to control while leaping. Upon landing, he deals damage to nearby enemies and knocks them into the air. And then we have the second engraving skill. For every instance of health loss he causes, Kalthin permanently increases his attack rating by 8% and attack speed by 4 points. So right off the bat, giving him a permanent attack rating increase and attack speed increase. I am liking all the buffs that I'm seeing for Kalthin so far. Stacks that up to 10 times as well, so that's quite a few times to stack these buffs. Also with the level 3 skill, he can knock enemies into the air, so that sounds like another crowd control ability. So far with the skills, it looks like Kalthin could be very powerful here. Let's look at the signature item. And with the signature item, when you unlock it, the damage from each strike of Frenzied Stains is increased to 120% of Kalthin's attack rating. At plus 10, the damage from each strike of Frenzied Stains is increased to 150% of Kalthin's attack rating. At plus 20, the maximum number of strikes from Frenzied Stains is increased to 12. Plus 30, the skill Frenzied Stains will impose another Martyr's Engraving on the target. And then plus 40, the maximum number of strikes from Frenzied Stains is increased to 15, and Kalthin is immune to controls for the duration of the skill. So it seems like a lot of buffs for Frenzied Stains, increasing the number of strikes quite a bit here, especially with the plus 40 signature item. Also being immune to controls for the duration of the skill is also pretty powerful. So overall, it sounds like the signature item will be very powerful. Let's look at the exclusive furniture. And for the 3 of 3, for the duration of Martyr's Engraving, if the target has changed position within the last 1 second, they will suffer health loss equal to 300% of Kalthin's attack rating. The farther the distance traveled, the greater the health loss, up to a max of 360% of Kalthin's attack rating. And the 9 of 9, if the enemy's health percentage is lower than 15% when Martyr's Engraving ends, the enemy will be butchered. The health reduction from butchery cannot exceed 800% of Kalthin's attack rating. Every time Kalthin slays an enemy hero, his attack rating is permanently increased by 20%, stacking up to 4 times. So allowing Kalthin here to do even more damage with the Martyr's Engraving. And also, if the enemy's health percentage is low enough when the Martyr's Engraving ends, the enemy will essentially just die by Kalthin. Also will give Kalthin another permanent attack rating increase by 20%, stacking up to 4 times, so a max of an 80% increase in attack rating, which sounds very powerful. So overall, on paper, Kalthin sounds like a very strong hero, provides a lot of buffs to himself, especially with attack rating and attack speed. And also sounds like he can do a lot of damage as well with some of his skills. And overall, I think the design of Kalthin also looks very cool. I really like I believe these are tentacles coming out of his arms. And the whole color scheme is just amazing as well. And if you like this video, then make sure to click the like button, also subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new video from me. And also comment what do you think about Kalthin. And thanks for watching.